I'm going to be talking about The Voice Nigeria. The Voice Nigeria. That show is one show I always make sure that I watch every single day. I spend my data to watch and listen to the great performance. Like, I even go back to watching shows from 10 years ago, and I'm talking about The Voice. If you live in Nigeria, of course, you should know that The Voice Nigeria, we've gone past the knockout, and now we're going into the real show. And right now, for every of the coaches, we have 4 coaches. We have Team Waje, we have Team Fowls, we have Team Dare, we have Team Yemi Alade, and those 4 coaches have 4 amazing talents. 4 amazing professional, God sent, like voice driven, like people with the voice. You guys, did you guys hear any of the songs? These artists are strong artists who know their onions, who know what they're doing, and it was really amazing to watch the knockouts. Right now, the show is starting properly. So right now we have 16 contestants, 4 for each of the coaches, and each of the coaches had the opportunity to steal at least one one artist. So for Team Fowls, we have Tamara, we have Naomi Mack, and then we have Dakbo for Team Fowls. These 4 people are heavenly singers. They are good, they're crazy, they have the swag. And this show is really hot. It's really hot. Now that was for Team Fowls. And for Team Waja, we have Easy, we have Noel, we have Ayomeku. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well. And then we have Inyolua, yes, the guitar guy. So this guy is the 4 phenomenal singers in Waje's team. So we talked about Team Falls, we talked about Team Waje. Then for Team Yemi, we have Tosin, we have Kite, we have Vanilla, and we have that voice, so hot. Anu, that still was a great still. We have Anu. So yeah, we have 4 people for Team Yemi. So these are the 4 amazing people we have in Team Yemi. These guys are hot too. This show is going to be hot. Like, I'm just imagining what the battles will be like. The battles will be hot. It will be hot. And then the last team, we have Team Dare. That team is another hot team. Like, I'm so freaking scared of their voice. Those guys, they catch me every time. They capture my heart with every note. Like, they are so, like, they just have this natural flow with the song. Team Dare, I don't envy this guy, man, because he's gonna have a big struggle selecting his. It's been a hot battle, hot knockout, and of course the battle is going to be even hotter. In Dare, we have Jeremiah, we have Esther, we have Rachel, and we have KP. Like, this is another team that is full of a lot of people. So that is the 16 contestants we have, the 16 artists we have that are going to be heading up to the battles. It's going to be hot, and I cannot wait to watch, to see what this thing is going to be all about. Now, I just mentioned the 16 great artists that are lined up for The Voice Nigeria that are currently going to be going in for the battles. But now I have this other hot list, and I'm calling them, so I have this list I'm calling the Formidable 4. This Formidable 4, I'm not going to be talking about them right now. Let's just hold on. I'm going to be talking about this artist, the unpredictable artist that might really go very far in this show. And one of the reasons why I'm going to be talking about this unpredictable artists are because they just have this swag about them. They have this natural thing about them that will make them stay. Right now, voting is not yet out. Very soon, voting will start coming in. So we're going to be seeing their strength, of course, with what the audience like and all that. So, but what I have to say right now is that this artist, even without everything, we can already see their personalities like coming out. So I'm going to be talking about the unpredictable artists that we should all look out for. And one of them on my list is Ayomeku. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these things well, but pardon me if I'm not. Ayomeku has this very angelic, like genderless voice. That's what I'm gonna call his voice, because you can't even tell who he's singing, whether it's a guy or a lady. Like, he just has this flow, and I think he can do anything with his voice. So Cool is somebody that I'm not going to underestimate for anything. Like, this kind of person can just blow your mind when you give them the perfect song, and see them just do their thing. So Cool, I have my eyes on this guy. I'm gonna be having my eyes on him. He's like one of those artists I'm gonna be seeing as unpredictable. Now, another person I'm going to be calling up on this unpredictable list is KP. Guys, that guy is another unpredictable guy because he has swag. And I think a lot of Africans, a lot of Nigerians love people with swag. This guy does like hot Nigerian songs that really catch, like, he has swag. Like, KP and swag, there's no difference. He's just like this. So this guy is unpredictable. I think the audience will love him. I think he's going to gather the crowd. Yes, I think he's going to have he has some kind of crowd influence, and that will make it unpredictable. Like, we can't really tell how far this guy will go in the show. So yes, he's my number 2 on the list. Then the other person I'm going to be talking about, another unpredictable person, is Kite. Hey, this guy has this confidence that none of the contestants have. He has this priceless confidence, and one of the things that I think that is giving Kite that thing is he has this natural flow. Is his personality. That's his first personality. He's just a calm guy, right? He's a calm, confident guy. That's just Kite. Now, the other thing about Kite is really experienced when it comes to stage performance. And Kite is really this local, natural champ. He knows how to sing Nigerian songs, like sing it and give it the vibe that people want to hear when we listen to Nigerian songs. So, this guy might buy the hearts of a lot of fans. I have my eyes on Kite. Now, Kite has been in different shows. Kite has been in Project Fame. Yes, Project Fame. I think that's where I saw his face. I think, I can't remember the season, maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe 3-4 years ago. This is 2021, 2020, 2009, 2018. Maybe 2017. I think it's 2017 or maybe 2018. Yes, but this guy has been on Project Fame and he really did well when he was there. So I think he's going to know how to manage his stage performance and presence very well. So he's just this unpredictable person. He's this unpredictable artist that I have my eyes on. Now, the other unpredictable artist that is going to do us strong things is Vanilla. Hey, that babe, I'm so scared of her. Like, I am so scared of her. Her voice, her texture is something else. Like, it gives everybody this chills. Like, oh my god, she's here again. Vanilla, I have my eyes on you. And I know she has been, I think, from her story, she has said she has been to different auditions. And of course, I know, but she's just an emotional babe, Sha. I want to see her really do get far in this show. Like, she is one of those people that, yeah, I'm rooting for. And yeah, these are the 4 unpredictable artists that I see in that will just might blow our minds. Like, we don't know what to expect from these guys. These guys will come, they have swag, and I know they would do something that might blow our minds. Okay, so that was my 4 unpredictable. Now I'm going to be talking about the 4 formidable, the formidable 4. Formidable 4. This formidable 4. I see them getting to the finals. Like, I just see them getting to the finals. And but before we talk about the formidable 4, let's talk about the 4 stolen artists. The 4 stolen artists who left a team and got into another team. Now, I'm going to be talking about Team Dari first, because Team Dari had 2 great artists that left his team and got into another team. I'm going to be talking about, these guys were good. Team Dari had the hottest. I think there was a reason why they saved Team Dari for the last, because this guy is their voice. And if you notice during the selection, Dari is always the last person to talk, because there's this thing he's always looking out for in his artists. Like, he takes his time, studies them, gets to really know whether this guy has what I want. Like, he took his time to select his artists. So I think that's why Team Dari, hey, like, let me not just say anything about that, but 2 people that were stolen from Dari were Dakpo. That guy's voice. Hey, gives me goosebumps. Like, he makes me feel romance. Dakpo is one guy. This guy is romantic. His voice is just romantic. Like, I'm already falling in love with that guy. Just his voice alone. So Dakpo was in Darius' team and he got out. You know, he was stolen by Fowls. Yeah, Fowls the bad guy, but Fowls the bad guy stole Dakpo, and I'm so excited that he didn't leave the show because that guy has spectacular voice. His voice texture is mind-blowing, simply mind-blowing. Yeah, so Dari was stolen, Dakpo was stolen from Dari and he got into Team Fowls. Then another person was stolen from Dari. Ayomiku was stolen from Dari, and Ayomiku got into Waje's team. Yeah, so those are the two stolen artists, replaced artists. You know, they switched them to another team. Now the other two was KP. KP was from Fal's team, the bad guy, the guy with the squat swag. You know, that guy said that is unpredictable. So he got into another team, and he got into Dari's team. So it was more like Dari and Fals did a switch, you know. Dari Dari took one of Fals and Fals took one of Dari. So Dari took KP, and then, you know, Fals took Dakpo. You know, that was the switch between the two of them. Now the other person also stolen was Ayomiku. Ayomiku got into Waje's team. You know, so those are the two people that left Dari's team to other teams. Now the other two artists that were also stolen was Anu and KP. So Anu was from Team Waje, and Anu switched into Team Yemi. We have KP, we have Anu, we have Ayomiku, and we have Dakpo. So those were the 4 stolen artists. So we mentioned 8 artists, you know, in the show. Now I'm going to be talking about the Formidable 4. This Formidable 4, I see them getting to the finals, and I have my strong reasons why I'm saying this guy is like, when they sing, they have this power, they have this superpower in their voice. Like, we can tell they are naturally talented and they have the voice. One of them, the first person on my list, is Naomi Mark. You're not scared of Naomi Mark. It means you probably have not been following reality shows like, you know, this kind of shows before, because if you're following her, you know that she is not a rare face. Her face is so popular in shows like this. Naomi Mark, 10 years ago exactly, yes, in 2011, she was in Nigerian Idol, 10 years ago, when she was still young and sizzling and hot. So she was in Nigerian Idol. I mean, she was great there. Well, I need to give her a round of applause. Like, that voice is, and when you listen to her story, some people are just talented. Like, God just give them that gift of voice. She is a formidable artist. Naomi Mark has done a lot of covers. She has done a lot of duets with people. Like, you know, I think The Heart on My Heart by Adekunle Gold, she featured in that. You know, she sang with him and she featured in the video. So Naomi Mark is no small, she's not a small artist. She knows, she has the voice, she has the charisma, she has the stage presence, she has the command, she has the confidence, she has the training, she has the experience. Like, I'm so scared of Naomi Mark. Like, I'm so scared. And that was not all. 2011, she was in Project Fame, and then she was in Star Nigeria, Star Winner, something like that. I think that was in 2015, and she was actually the winner. I think she won that show. She's an alumni of a lot of you know, musical shows and all that. So she's just not a small artist. She's one formidable person that I am so scared of. Like, I know she's good, she's very good, and she has experience, she has everything. She has been a winner, she knows the platform, she knows how to choose. Like, if you look at Naomi Mark, you understand why she went for her coach. There's something about being technical, like using your head, your sense to choose coach. Like, you know, I think I saw that with Dakpo. For people that know what I mean, just listen to what I have to say. If you watch how, you know, it was Fowls and Waje, you know, and, you know, these two coaches were pitching for Dakpo to pick a coach. And if you notice, Dakpo picked Fowls. Like, do you have an idea why Dakpo picked Fowls instead of Waje? this guy is thinking about, I mean, a coach. Like, if we're looking at Dapo's kind of voice, Dapo is supposed to go for Wache. Like, Dapo should be in Team Waje because of his voice. And of course, Waje will be a great coach for Dapo. But he's looking at it as a competition. So I don't know, but for people that are coming into the show, I think you just have to apply experience. So looking at Naomi Mark's pick, if you notice, I just feel there's a reason Naomi Mark chose her coach and his experience, because she wants a coach that would vouch for her. She wants a coach that she'll get into the team and have like superior power. Let's not go into deeply into that, but it was a really technical and tactical decision, and I think I really bought into that, and I really saw that with Dakpo too. I saw that with Dakpo, and that was a smart move. So I think for people who want to come into this kind of shows, one of the things you have to be smart about is choosing a coach that of course, especially if when you have a great voice, right? You just need to go with someone where it will favor you in the competition. If you know what I mean, let's not talk so much about it. So Naomi is a great artist. She's in the industry. She knows her game. The second person that I'm calling the Formidable, that is going to be on that list, Formidable 4 list, is Esther. Esther just has this natural angelic voice that will just make us like wonder, is she on earth or in heaven? Like, she's singing, it's as if you're seeing the Holy Spirit. It's as if you're already in heaven and the angels are just singing already to you. Esther is just one angel, and she has just a sweet personality. And I just know a lot of Christians, I'm very sure, a lot of people will vouch for her, a lot of people will vote for her. So I'm calling her Formidable because I see her getting to the finals. Yes, I know she's going to have crowd influence. I'm very sure, but she has this crowd influence. It's very certain. Yeah, so she's the second person on my list. The other person on my list on the Formidable 4 is Inyoluwa. This guy is calm, is cool. I call him the guitar guy. He's good. He is a phenomenal singer. His voice he has the talent. He has the voice, he has the art. And there's something about being an artist. It takes more than your voice. So I think Inyoluwa has the voice, and he also has an extra skill, which I think is going to be a plus. Of course, playing a guitar is not beans, it's not moi, it's not an easy thing. So I think that would be a great push for him. That would take him very far in the show. Yeah, I see Inyoluwa as he's really calm, but I know he will stay. He will stay for a long time. I'm betting on that guy. Like, I'm so betting on him. So that is number 3. Remember, I said the first person on my list is Naomi Mark. You guys know why I talked about her. The second person is Esther, the angelic voice lady. Inyoluwa is the third person on the Formidable 4, because I mean, this guy is just he has what we need, right? And the last person, Formidable 4, is on this list now. I'm thinking between, there are 3 people on my mind for this, the fourth person to place on the Formidable 4. There are 3 people on my mind. The first person is Dakpo, the second person is Anu, and the third person is Vanilla. Like, I'm struggling on who to put on that Formidable 4. So I'm just going to leave the 3 of them. I'm not going to tell you my favorite person who I'm putting there. So I just mentioned the 3 major people that Formidable 4 that on the Formidable 4 list. Now, from these 3, who do you think will be in the Formidable 4? Like, drop your comments, let me know what you think about that. And of course, do well to hit a thumbs up if you like what I'm saying so far, if what I'm saying is connecting to you at all. But among Anu, Vanilla, and Dakpo, who would I choose? I'll go with Dakpo. I'll just go with Dakpo. It's hard though. It's hard, but I'll go with Dakpo. So if you think you'd want to add somebody in the Formidable 4, apart from these three people I mentioned, you want to add an extra person, you want to tell me about your formidable four, the people you think should be in the formidable four, let me know in the comment section. Share your formidable four. Let's talk about this. These guys are hot. They are hot, they are good, they are talented, they have the voice, and I'm very, very sure they will stay. Like, they will stay beyond the battles. I just see them staying beyond the battles because they have great voice. When I look at it, I think I'm going to remove that but there and put Anu or Vanilla. In fact, right now I'm confused. Tell me, let me know what you think. Who do you think is going to join the formidable four? I just mentioned a list of people I think should be there, but in all those artists are great, and I'm looking out to have a great time watching the show. Do want to show some love this video. Tell me what you think about what I just shared, and of course, just subscribe to the channel. So that's that for today. All right, so for now, guys, I'm leaving. It's time to go have fun. It was great doing this, but I think I need some love and fun. For now,